Good morning, folks. It's Tor here. I am here to talk you through our latest campaign, our content marketing campaign for therapists. This one is on golf. As you probably know, we create new campaigns every single month. We've covered in the past running injuries, back pain, shoulder pain, cycling, football, lots and lots of campaigns we've done so far, but this one is on golf. It is a planned strategic campaign which is designed to follow the model where we create social media posts for you which are linked to a lead collection page, and I will talk you through all this in a minute. The social media posts go out onto your social networks and they link back to these lead collection pages where you can collect new email leads, nurture these email prospects into paying customers, and we give you all the material that you need to make that happen. A recent customer has used one of these campaigns to turn her £97 monthly subscription into £3,000 in just 30 days in just 6 hours of work. So if you want any more information about that, jump on the Co-Kinetic site, register an account or log in, and just go and search for running MOT like that, and you will find the case study, and you can read in detail exactly how this was done step by step so that you can recreate it should you wish to. So I'm now going to talk you through this campaign. Let's just go back here. I've gone to our home page, I've logged in, and we end up probably on the My Account page, which should be here. And there are two significant areas for this golf campaign. One of them you can find under the campaign section, which is where you'll see the new golf injuries campaign. This is where you post your social media. And the other significant section you can get to by clicking, sorry, I've jumped. So you can see the campaign here. You click on edit, and this is where you schedule all your social media. And there's a link here which takes you to the main content for this campaign. I'm going to open that in a new tab. Okay, so this is where you find the social media. This is the sexy bit that everybody likes. If you click on this tab, Campaign Media, you will see all the preloaded social media ready for you to go. It defaults to active, but should you wish to turn any of these off and not post them to your social networks, you just untick that active box. And as you can see here, this campaign consists of some images, some infographic images. It consists of some short videos. Just play them in here. We have got other images, we have got cheat sheets. Now all of these link back to a landing page, which I will show you in a minute actually. All of these link to a landing page which offers a high value piece of content which we call a lead magnet, which we have put together for you, so you don't need to do anything, and they enter their details and then they are sent to the page where they can download these resources, and I will show you that in a minute. But just to run through, these are all the images, social media posts that go on your onto your social network. Sorry. We have got whiteboard animations.
Avoid the back pain bunker. Approximately 60 million people play golf around the world.
There's all sorts of different things. At the moment you can't edit this, but very shortly you will be able to edit this text. But the idea was to keep this as quick and as smooth as it could be for you. So that's how we've done it. When you've finished deciding all of that, you scroll down here, you click update, and then you go back to the top and you go to the setup tab. And this is where all of the engine of the social media campaign happens. You can set where you want it to post to, Facebook or Twitter, and I set a default schedule for you, but you can change that in here if you just click that drop down menu, and then you just click choose a start date and an end date and click update, and you're all done. And those posts will trot out onto your social network that you've decided to send them to based on these little toggle buttons here. And when somebody sees one of those posts and they click on it, it will take them to a page like this, and this is a unique page that's connected uniquely to you. So this basically has a description of how golf can be hard on your body, and this is what you can download. All of this would be replaced by your footer and everything. So you enter the details, and when somebody enters the details, and I would suggest that you do this when you're setting up the campaign, just to test that everything works fine. When you enter those details, you go to this page, and that's the landing page where you can download, and if you hover over each of these, you can download each individual asset, or the client or patient can download each individual asset. So this is what your patient would see, and if they want to download all the fact sheets together, they can just click on that golf ball. So that is basically how the social media element works. Now, if by any chance you don't wish to use our landing page collection and lead magnet delivery and our scheduling tool for posting to your social networks, that's no problem at all. You click on this link, which takes you to the main piece of content which hosts all the other files relating to this campaign, and you'll see under here there is a social media images resized by social network zip file, which you can just click to download. This is probably going to put it somewhere annoying. Oh no. So let's just create a folder here. I'm going to actually call that social media. And that downloads. Let's go to the desktop and find that file, call it test, and you'll see it's probably still downloading. When you open it up, you will see that there are 4 folders under there: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter, and you will see that there are images resized, optimized for each social network. So if we just go on Instagram, because that's the most obvious one, because they are square, they all work in all the correct sizes. So should you wish to post to Instagram, that's where you would go, download those files. We can't currently post to Instagram because it requires us to develop a mobile app, and we haven't quite got there yet. So that is the social media lead collection element, the first element. Once you have set that up, ideally you want to trigger an email as soon as somebody signs up to your new list from an email marketing system. Now, we integrate with MailChimp, and there's instructions on the site about how to do that. So if you use MailChimp, what I would suggest is that you set up an autoresponder using the one-click MailChimp email template that I have created here. And that email template has all the instructions in it. Come to this piece of content, click on that link, and it will automatically import it straight into your MailChimp account. It's really easy, and you can create a campaign using that template. Edit the text to suit your needs. You can send it off to your current customers or your current email leads, and you can also set it up as an autoresponder so that when somebody joins or signs up for these resources using this page, once they enter their leads, if you've integrated it with MailChimp, that lead will drop into MailChimp, and you can then trigger an autoresponder with a follow-up email just saying, thanks for signing up to our new resources, here's a link should you want to visit them again or download them again, and off they go. So again, I've done detailed instructions. Let me show you where those are. If you just click on help and FAQs, and you can see using the Co-Kinetic marketing platform here, and in this part 1 you will find a bunch of videos, let's click in there, which explains exactly, here we go, how to set up automated emails from MailChimp. So that talks you through everything that you need to know. So back to the campaign. So once you've done your scheduling in here, you've set up your email ideally so that anyone new who joins this list is then sent a nice email follow-up from you, which just kind of strengthens the relationship a little bit. But at this point all they've done is download a resource that you've provided for them, so it's nice to be able to follow it up with something a little bit more personal. So that's the goal of the nurture email, as well as to send to all of your existing email leads just to say, oh, we've got new resources on golf. If you're interested, this is where you go and find them, and we've written that email for you, so that's all done and dusted. So then let's go back into this main content campaign and let me show you what else we have here. So we've got a blog post, a pre-written blog post with images that you can use to put on your website or blog. We have, if you don't use MailChimp as an email provider, then we have email text and images also there. You just have to download these. Under here we have the newsletter and the lead magnets, so these are the things that they can download here. If you don't want to use our system to do it, then you have access to those files and you can do whatever you want with them. There's also a print ready newsletter. This newsletter here is provided in high resolution so that you can send it off to a print on demand provider. In the UK, somebody like Solar Press, who does a lot of speedy printing, will print 100 of these, I think, for about £22. So it's a really effective way of promoting yourself. You can add your branding. There's an area down here for you to add a banner with your own branding, and again we've got instructions on how you do that on the website. You can see the social media images resized. I've talked you through that. This is where you find the videos. We've got an explainer video, then we've got 5 mini education videos, and we've also got a video of all the infographic slides sequenced together, which is quite fun. That's in 2 files because the files are too big to upload on their own. And here we have a PowerPoint presentation which, following our strategy, the strategy is obviously collect leads at the top level, nurture people towards becoming kind of warmer leads and nurturing your prospects towards becoming a paying customer, and then finally offering some sort of face-to-face conversion event, whether that's a mini assessment or it could be a presentation. So we provide you with a PowerPoint presentation, off-the-shelf PowerPoint presentation, which you can adapt to suit your needs. There's some blank slides in there, and you can do whatever you want to do with that. So that's basically the main guts of the campaign. As I say, we've got the MailChimp template there. Here we have a link. It's a Dropbox download link because these files are too big, and I will show you those files. But basically we have posters, leaflets, postcards, Facebook ads. So they're all there for you to print out or do whatever you want. There's a link to our interactive blueprint, which is really useful. Let me just take you to that because this talks you through the whole process of this marketing system. So you can jump down to here, and it talks you through step by step exactly what you should be doing depending on your desire for new clients or not. Even if you don't have new clients or don't want new clients, I still would recommend you are lead collecting using the social media and you're sending out nurture emails. Everybody should be doing that regardless. All of these are little dynamic boxes. You can click, if there's an associated video, you can click on those. These little Co-Kinetic icons indicate where there is content that you can use and how to use it and where to find it. So this is really useful, and it gives you a timeline of roughly how long it takes you to do all of this. So I definitely recommend. It's got some power strategies at the end down here. This is a link to the case study where that client generated the £3,000 in one evening. And then down here there's also some setup videos, and lastly there's some useful links. So that's a really useful document. And then other things we've got here is those links to those implementation guides, and that just takes you straight back to the campaigns area where you can set up your social media. So that's a quick overview of that side of things, and then let me just show you the files. This is, you can see all of the different campaigns we've got. So this is what you will find if you download those files. So the blog, let's just expand that one, blog post, Word file and images, associated images in there, just a range of different sizes, square ones, banners for the tops of the pages, whatever. Email, same images but different text for the email if you don't use MailChimp. The newsletter and lead magnets, you can see we've provided them individually, each item individually, and there is also a combined one, which I think this one is, which has got all of them together. And there's your high resolution version with the bleed around the edge if you did want to print the newsletter out. Social media images, as you saw, all resized. Social media videos, that's where the videos are. Presentation, and then the promotional material comes under 3 themes depending on what you want to do. So we do it under a sort of educational workshop, so that's if you want to run a presentation. There's a general promotion theme, which is literally just that. This month's promotion is golf, contact us for details. That's a postcard. We do a leaflet like that. Some of them have a bleed, which is what you need if you're going to have them professionally printed, and those ones don't have a bleed, and that's what you would use if you wanted to print them out on your printer at work or at home. And then there's posters, exactly the same posters in 3 sizes, A4, A3, A1, and there is an email banner, another email banner, and there's a Facebook ad as well, which conforms to Facebook's rule of no more than 20% of the image taking text. All of those are there under those different themes, and I think that pretty much wraps it up. Hope you found that useful, and thanks very much for watching.